Hello, everyone. This is Mr. Swagnificent Speaks. Welcome back. And people who are just joining me for the first time, hello, and thank you for watching. The last time I made a video, it was about the Houston Texans and their terrible play after Tank Dell went down and how they just didn't do anything. As a long-term Texan fan, I was not very happy with their level of effort, and because of that, I did not take it very well, and I'm gonna explain why. Like, normally I don't get that hard into sports and care that much, but in this situation, when it comes to Texans, I feel like I was deceived. And a lot of Texans fans like myself, in my opinion, should feel the same way. You should feel like you were deceived, because we were. And I'm going to tell you exactly how we were deceived as Texans fans. So the Houston Texans deceived us. Last season, they did very well. They got to the playoffs. They looked good. C.J. Stroud was doing his thing. They won their first playoff game with them. Fantastic. We were looking like, man, this guy's the real deal. He's legit. He might, if things go right in the future, we'll see how it goes. He might get really far in the playoffs. Anything's possible. I'm not delusional enough to say next year, a couple years from now, we're going to be in the Super Bowl. That's delusional to me. I don't do that. I know it takes time to have a team so good to get to the playoffs. That's hard enough, but getting to the Super Bowl, you gotta temper your expectations. They might be good, but it don't mean they're going to be going to the Super Bowl in a couple of years because the quarterback play and the team itself has improved. It doesn't mean that. That's not going to happen. But so they had a great last season, gave everybody a wake-up call that, hey, look, the Texans aren't a joke anymore. They're a quality team. They can win games. They can show people, and they did show people, that they are a good team. They showed that last year. A lot of people, Texans fans, were happy. Regular people saw them and thought, okay, there's something there. And last but not least, the media even started to look at them and say, with C.J. Stroud and company, there's something there. There's a chance for this team to be good, really good. Next season, we can see some good things coming from them. And the Texans this season started off properly, winning games. They did the first half. They did great. They did a little bit past that. They got themselves into a playoff position. They're going to be in the playoffs this year. That's great. But after that, they basically just shut it off. Like, Tank Dell gets hurt. They do nothing to say thank you for that amazing play, Tank Dell. We're going to try to win this game for you. If they had put in the effort, tried to win, it showed, and then they lost, I can respect that. They basically did nothing. They did nothing after that. Tank Dell messed up. It got hurt after making that amazing catch, and they did nothing to show that they cared about anything he did. So that would piss me off. And then the next week, you would think, after that embarrassment, you would think the team would say, hey, we did not do Tank Dell right. We did not do the team right. We didn't do the fans right. We need to be better than this. You would think on Christmas Day, they'll come back and try to do better. You would think. No. 2 points. Because one of their players, the Baltimore players, was stupid enough to make a bad play in the end zone and allow our defense, the Houston Texans defense, to actually tackle them in the end zone to get that safety. That's the reason why we got 2 points. If it wasn't for that, we would have had 0. We would have got skunked. So I consider that we got beat and we didn't score anything. Even though it might be 2 points on the board, it didn't mean anything. We didn't score anything. Because besides that, no field goals, no touchdowns. We did nothing. We were there, but we did nothing. You might as well not have showed up. We could have sent a high school team, because I even jokingly said to people, I didn't know that a Beyonce concert came with an exhibition game with an NFL team and a Houston high school football team, because that's what I saw. Baltimore Ravens played a high school team. The Houston Texans became a high school team. They got torn up that much, in my opinion. They don't care. They aren't trying to win. All this caring and stuff they try to make you think. They sold us, Texans fans, a bill of goods that wasn't worth the paper it was written on. It's not good football. And I hate to say this as a longtime Texans fan. The Cowboys this season might not be going to playoffs, but for damn sure, if you told me they were playing again before the season was up, at the way the Texans are playing right now, and you told me the Texans versus the Cowboys next week, I will say put my money and your money, if you're smart, on the Cowboys. The Cowboys want to win. Even when they were out of the playoffs, they still kept winning. The one thing I kept hearing from delusional Texans fans, oh, well, it didn't matter. We already clinched the playoffs. That's not the point. You're not going to do anything in it. So, we made it in just to turn around and go right out. This is all we're going to do. You walked into the playoffs, you're going to turn around and walk right out. Nothing's going to happen. The level of play we've been seeing the past few weeks from the Texans, I, as a Texans fan, as I'm to the point where I can't even be mad anymore. Because I went from angry to acceptance. My team sucks. The Houston Texans suck. There's no other way to say it. I'm not going to switch to Cowboys and your other team. But am I going to sit there and look at them and think, man, I can't believe they lost so badly? No. My viewpoint will be, that's the Texans. That's what they do. They don't show up when they should. I'm not shocked anymore. As I said, this year they're going to go in the playoffs and get whipped. Their butt's going to get whooped very badly, most likely, because the teams in the playoffs are better than the other teams that they will normally play for the most part. And they're going to be sent packing back home. It's a simple thing. And people believe otherwise, you are delusional. They're not winning the first game in the playoffs this season. They're going home. The Texans don't care about winning. They just don't. And they've proven it on the field. So they can say in meetings and in the press and all that, all they want, because in social media, how much they are trying to win. They are not. You don't sit there and put 2 points up. I get it. Baltimore is no pushover. They're a good team, no doubt. Respect to Baltimore for whooping that ass. You are a good team. But you tell me you can't put up a touchdown? Not even one touchdown? This telling me I put my faith in a bad product. And so did all the fans after seeing what happened last year. So did all the non-fans who thought maybe the Texans are better now. Maybe they're a good team now. And the media, if they are skeptical, no matter if they improve and the media is still skeptical of them in the future, I will not fault them. Because they got once. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I'm not going to have the shame on me anymore. I want to believe, but I know the truth. They're selling us something that isn't true. We got fake goods. We're good. No, we're not. You just showed us. So I'm saying this to all the Houston Texans fans. Please don't be a delusional fan. Don't believe the hype when you see on the playing field the truth. Anybody can tell you whatever they want, but when you see the actions, that tells you the truth of the matter. So please, any and all Houston Texans fans, please get it through your mind. Our team is not good. They don't want to win. There's no excuses. Look at the Cowboys. They have got hit after hit after hit, injuries and all this stuff. Yet they were winning games, even though they're not doing anything after the regular season. They're not going to playoffs. But they kept trying to win. They didn't say, oh, well, it sucks. We lost so much. We're not going to playoffs. screw it. It's not even trying these games. They try to win. They're trying to win. And I respect that. And as I said, right now the Cowboys, until further notice, are the best NFL team in Texas every season until the Texans, on a consistent basis, shows me on the field. I don't care what they say in press conferences and social media and all that. That's irrelevant. On the field, if I start seeing the quality of product that I need to be seen to show me that they are caring about winning, they want to win badly, and they're going to do everything in their power to win. They're not going to just sit back, fold, and just give up because things don't go their way. Life isn't fair. Life sucks sometimes. You pick up yourself off the ground, dust yourself off, and you say, hey, look, what can I do to make this work? What can I do to make something happen positive after all this negative stuff happened? What can I do to make sure, if I can, that the issue doesn't come up again? What can I do? What power do I have in this? They don't do that. They fell down, stayed down, didn't even try to get up. So please understand, believe what you see, not what you hear. The Texans are not a good quality football team. They are just not. They don't show up. The level of play is not there. C.J. Stroud, he's a good quarterback, but he's not showing it anymore. He lost his confidence. And why? Who knows? But fans, until they show us through their actions on the field, they are a quality team, stop believing. Stop believing. They're going to turn it around. They're going to do this. They shouldn't have to keep, the more you keep believing the fakeness, the more of a fool you become. I've been a fool. I've seen stuff, but I want to believe. And they finally start showing me something. I'm like, yes, finally. Just for to be let down once again, I'm done. I won't believe until they show me consistently on the field they are a good quality team that truly wants to win football games, not the garbage I've been seeing these past few weeks and throughout the season since about the halfway point or so. So I hope people listen. Don't get your self caught up in hoping that they're going to get better and in saying next year and hey, at least they made the playoffs. That doesn't mean anything. Next year is not going to be better. It's not. Them making the playoffs doesn't make them still a great team or a good team. They're still trash. Bad teams can make it to the playoffs. The Texans are proof of that. So just know, stop believing what they want to sell you. Believe what the product is. Get the product in your hand and then say, this is good quality or not. Look on the field and say, they're playing very well. They're playing like a good team should. If they're not, know you are putting your heart and soul, your loyalty to a team that will not care and will not try to win. So I hope people learn and figure it out that it is what it is, and what the actions of people or the team as a whole are showing you is the truth. No words matter if the actions don't back it up. Thank you very much for watching, I would greatly appreciate it. I hope you had an amazing Christmas. You had an amazing time with the family. And I hope you guys have a fun but very safe New Year's Eve party. If you do that, go to a New Year's Eve party, go do that. But I hope you have a fun time and you get to start the new year off with a bang. Fellas, ladies, I hope y'all get to go out with a bang. You feel me? Anyways, I hope you do. If not, at least have some fun. Enjoy life, because we want to get this one. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. And you take great care of yourself. And just remember, no matter what, find a way to put on that winning smile. And if it comes down to it, fake it until you make it. Later.